Howdy artists, so today we're going to have some fun making some abstract papers, but we're going to do it in the style of Eric Carle. So we're going to experiment today with putting some paint on our papers. If you don't have paint, you could always use markers or crayons for this, but we're going to do it just like Eric Carle, where we take our paint, we sort of mash it all around on our paper, and then we can use some different tools to add maybe some designs or mix our colors in a little bit together. Now today we are primarily going to be working with our cool colors. So our three cool colors, we have green, blue, and purple. Now remember that when we did our project with our foxes, our autumn foxes, the autumn landscapes, we talked about the warm colors, which were red, orange, and yellow. So now we're going to do our other three colors, which are our warm colors, or excuse me, our cool colors on our color wheel. So again, green, blue, and purple. So what we're going to want to do today, all right, and I'm going to go ahead and push my tools aside, but you can see here I've got these are some things we have here at school, but you could always use maybe the side of a card, like a little gift card if you have one, or some other type of paper with a sharp edge. You could use a fork, all right, I have a Q-tip here and a toothpick. You could also use a pencil, or even with your brush, you could use the end part of it here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start here, and I'm going to make sure my paper is just a little bit more centered here for you guys to see. And I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to work on taking two colors at a time and putting them across my paper, letting them blend in a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with the green, okay? So I'm just going to pick it up and I'm just going to start to put it all across my paper in really thick, fast brush strokes. Okay, we're doing this similar to how Eric Carle used to do it. Feel free to get a lot on your paper and bring it around. We're making texture as we do this. You can see those brush strokes overlapping on each other. All right, get my camera a little bit. All right, now I have some green, but maybe now I could go ahead into my blue and start to blend some of that in. Ooh, look how cool that is coming out. So we see we got our green mixing in with our blue. Now we want to go ahead, make sure we fill in those white spots. All right. Whoop. And it is okay, you guys can see I'm getting this on my table. Not to worry. But again, I'm doing those thick brush strokes. I'm letting these overlap, mix together a little bit. Not too much. I still want to be able to see I've got some areas of blue and some areas of green. Ooh, but look how cool that looks. All right, you can see my nice big brush strokes. All right, that texture coming through. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to place this off to the side, and I'm going to grab my next sheet for my next color. I got a little bit of blue on there, that's okay. So now what I might want to do, again, looking at my cool colors, maybe this time I want to grab my blue. It's okay if I got a little bit of green in there. Same process. With some purple. Again, mixing in, creating those fun brush strokes going in different directions. All right, so now I want to show you with our papers how we can add some extra cool texture in these as well. I'm going to place that off to the side. I'll grab my other paper from below too. We're going to do this a little bit more, but first I want to show you. So I'm going to start with a fork, okay? So I want to show you how I can add in some extra designs into my paint that's wet. You can see here I'm just kind of making some lines, some swirls. This is some stuff that Eric Carle used to do, where he would add extra texture to his paper, all right? Simply by letting the colors mix with adding some extra tools. So you can see I've got some stuff there. I can maybe even come in, I can add some dots with a Q-tip, or I could take the edge of that, maybe mix some of these areas together. All right, just shows some extra cool texture. I'm going to place this one to the side. I'm going to grab my other one real quick. Now this is definitely something you want to do while your paper is still wet. So I'm going to grab this cool tool that I have. I might come in here. Ooh, you can see that gives me some cool edges. All right, might even come. Now it's okay if you don't have a tool like this at home. We're just kind of working to mix our colors in, so you can grab a toothpick. Mix those colors in, add some extra designs. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and grab another sheet. So we worked so far, we've mixed our green and our blue. We have mixed our blue and our purple. So I think it might be time to grab our green again. And we'll do green and purple this time. Just adding that extra texture onto our already mixed brush strokes, which have some nice texture on them too. Something like that. Now we've mixed our three colors together, but guess what? We can totally keep going. So I might want to come grab another sheet. Maybe I want to work with a little bit of green this time. Alright, sort of mixing in quite a few of my colors. But now maybe this time I want to add back some more blue. Might even get funky and add some purple. So I'm putting all three of my colors on here. You're definitely going to want to make sure that you have 3 different sheets. We're going to be using these 3 sheets to actually collage several pieces together. So yeah, I'm going to come in with some purple. Mix in between that green and that blue. So right now I have about 4 sheets. Might want to come in. I'm going to be making an ocean creature. So you might want to get one that has more blue in it. Alright, this will be more of my ocean. I already have another one that has some blue, but I might want to fill this one up more. Primarily blue, we can add some green, maybe a little bit of purple into it too. And thick, fast brush strokes. Cool. And just because I'm gonna do one more. Give myself some options because next week I definitely want options. So I'll come in here. So now I have 6 sheets. So I will actually make you another video and show you what those look like.
All right, artists, you can see here, here's what my 6 pieces of paper look like. Using my cool colors, green, blue, and purple, and I've got some different textures on them. Go ahead, let these dry. Or if you used crayons or markers, they'll already be dry. But put them in a safe spot. Next week, we're going to cut and collage.